Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in here on Raw Statue Reviews. Today, after some longer time, we have another 1/2 scale piece here on my review table. This, of course, is the Dark Knight himself, Batman, Christian Bale, Prime 1 Studio, High Definition Museum Masterline. Very, very large piece, about 1 meter tall approximately. This is the DX version, which means that we have a couple of extra parts here, which basically are the sonar suit parts, which is this extra head sculpt here with light up eyes, then this kind of sticky gum, and these things here, the hand parts and the neck pieces, are from the regular version. Then there is one piece, which is this backpack here, which is also part of the deluxe version. Price point, I believe $2,500 or something like that for the DX version, and maybe 200 less for the regular, which is super expensive, to be honest, compared to the 1/3 scale Bale Batman from Prime 1, which was, I think, 1,100 USD, with also 2 head sculpts, a couple of extra arms holding the hands up and down and whatever. I think it's overpriced, to be honest, but it's definitely a very, very good piece, very heavy, very well executed overall. So yeah, so you could say it's worth it, but I think it's definitely overpriced for what it is. It's a blown up version here of the 1/3 scale piece, but yeah, if you like large scale pieces, it definitely shines, just because of the sheer size of it. And for me, it was a no-brainer because I love my 1/2 scale Ledger Joker, which I have already in the collection for quite some time. And this is, of course, the ultimate companion piece to that Ledger piece, which is one of the best on the market. And so I had to get him just to display the two together. Iconic couple, of course. And so I'm very happy to got this in. And now I would like to show you in detail all the parts here and base, statue, and so on, head sculpts of this piece. So let's start off with the base. This is a classic Prime 1/2 scale base, rectangular design. This kind of very shiny black finish here, which looks awesome. Then this goes all around the base. We have this kind of street-like surface here, which matches the base from the Joker, so that is very, very cool. And we've got the nameplate here, the Dark Knight, of course, with the Batman logo a little bit exploded. And then we have a light up feature down here. You can see that 4 LED lights illuminate, and then the piece is illuminated from below. The effect is, it's okay, it's nothing special. I usually don't use it with my 1/2 scale pieces, but it's a nice feature. So very classy base, nothing very special, but doesn't take away from the figure and fits, of course, this museum style figures very, very well. The Batman suit overall, you could say that the Dark Knight suit in general is a bit boring. I mean, it's very elaborated, very technical, sophisticated Batman suit, maybe the most technical of all the movies, basically, that we've got up to now. But it's a rubber suit, of course, and it's a tactical suit, more or less, so that it lacks a bit of detail, if you will, in the surfaces of the individual pieces. And that's not a nitpick really, because that's just like it is in the movie itself. So what can one do about it if that's the design of the suit? And what they did here is really well executed in my opinion. So the boots look really good. You see all the wrinkles here in the leather. And of course you have these two type textures. So you have these smooth parts, very rubbery parts, and then you have these kind of honeycomb, yeah, kind of also leather parts, or whatever it is, that material. And then that also moves up here with the pants. You've got these kind of more translucent, reflecting type of materials here in between, as you can see. And that's all very movie accurate. So nothing really to complain here. It's a very nice black color, which is a little bit too bright here on camera. So I'm just trying to get the brightness down a bit so you can see the true color here of this piece, which is this one here. So looking very good. And yeah, you can see all the great detail here on the pants, and then the utility belt. I think the color is spot on. Looks really good. And also the detail is exactly like in the movie. I've just checked pictures here from the internet, from the actual suit, the movie suit, and it looks identical. I think this is the Dark Knight suit, not the Dark Knight Rises. Whereas the 1/3 scale is the Dark Knight Rises suit, so there might be some differences in the belt, especially, and maybe some of the other areas, which I don't know exactly where the differences are, but I think there are some. And check out the great detail here on the gloves, all that shine here on the knuckles, looking really good. Very sharp edges here with the blades, looking really nice. And then we've already got the grappling gun here applied on this right hand, which looks really good. Very heavy piece, nice details, and overall a very good quality here of the individual pieces here of that statue. So definitely they haven't cheapened out here on the materials. Looks really good. So clean up here, this arm. Again, this kind of more transparent material here, same as with these little materials, and also those here. Very movie accurate. Looks exactly like the suit in the movie. So I can't see any flaw here on the accuracy of the suit. Also these rubber type straps here look very movie accurate. Shoulder pads very smooth, of course. Then we've got his breastplate with the Batman logo. Looking good. Again, here a little bit of this more translucent material. And in these little parts, they just stick in here, and they are a little bit loose. So that could have been done a little bit better, but still looks good. And then the cape connects here with a little sling here on the inside of the breastplate, and then it's just held in place very well. And the cape is awesome. It's the same nice material as the 1/3 scale piece. Inside it's a little bit of black gray, very smooth material, and outside it's this velvet satin kind of style, which I think is exactly what they used in the film. That's I think a miss of other companies, that they are not using this material, but rather a leather cape or something like that for for the Dark Knight pieces, because that's just not true to the movie. So really appreciate that Prime 1 uses the correct material here on these capes. And this is a huge cape. So you can spread it out very wide. No wires though, so it just hangs down. But it looks incredible. And so give you an overall look here of this piece. It looks really good, in my opinion. So let's move off to the head sculpt, which I think is pretty nice overall. So the mouth part looks pretty good. Detail is nice. I think the lips are pretty accurate to Christian Bale's face properties. Also the chin looks pretty good. And then the eyes could be a little bit better in my view. They are maybe slightly crossed, but a very piercing gaze here from Christian Bale here in this cowl. I think the cowl of the Dark Knight suit looks overscaled in principle. It's just a bit blown up compared to the rest of the body, because he's so slim, the suit. So the cowl looks a little bit out of place. That's what I always also thought in the movie itself. So this is also accurate here, definitely. But the details are great on these neck pieces as well. So you've got 3 of these neck pieces. This is the one where he's looking straight out to you. And then we've got 2 others where he's looking either to the right and up, or to the left and down. I can show you this now in a second, so that you can see the differences here between those. So you can just easily remove the neck pieces. Let's get this one in here. That's the one where he's looking down. And then you can see that you get this interesting look here, where he's looking a bit to the side, which looks very good. It gives him a little bit more dynamic feeling here. Being such a stiff statue here with that stance. So I like that pretty much. And then we have the third option here, which is the one where he is then looking up. So he's in here, and then the head sculpt up there again. This head is huge. If you can see my hand, it's a huge head. Very heavy. And that's the look where he's looking up to the sky, checking out the stars. Pretty nice as well, most definitely. And let's check out some other hand options here. So we've got the fist hand here. We can remove this to an open hand, which looks okay with the gun. I always like the fists more, to be honest, for these statues. Gives them a little bit more power than just the open hands, but that's an option definitely, if you will. And then we can remove the grappling gun here. So this is held by a pack. Check out the detail here of this gun. So the handle looks really very good, as you can see. It's a very heavy piece. and yeah, it's secured with a pack in there because the magnets aren't that strong, to be honest. So if you just get a fist in there, as you can see, this is pretty loose, but it still holds in place pretty well. So that would be the look with a fist and a open palm, but I think 2 fists would be the way you want to go with that look, which looks pretty nice, I would say. I always like to give those statues, if you get the option, a weapon, so I would definitely use the grappling gun usually for displaying. Yeah, so that's basically it here for the regular version. So I can get you a 360 here of this piece for a second. The cape is really good. Yeah, and the overall presence of this piece, being a 1/2 scale statue, is definitely amazing. It's just super big. Let's get you another look here at the face. Yeah, I think they did a really good job capturing Bale's likeness here with this piece. So not too much to complain, to be honest. And as I said, the suit itself is super movie accurate. And although it looks kind of rubbery, plasticky, it's super heavy, I tell you. So it's really good quality. The only nitpick is really these little pieces up there, which are a little bit loose, and that the eyes could have been painted better. I mean, they are decals, so glass eyes or whatever would have been very nice touch. So now I will show you the sonar parts, but I need to get you down here for a second because that's too difficult to handle. So please bear with me for, let's say, half a minute here until I exchange all these parts, and then I will show you the sonar suit version here of this piece. So we need to get this backpack on here first, which is the most difficult part because you definitely don't want to break anything. So let's get this here. Okay, and then we get this in. And we get him the gun here. So here we go. Thanks for bearing with me here. And now this is the sonar suit version of this piece. Whoops, sorry for that. Here we go. Unfortunately, I don't have any batteries now to show you how these eyes light up. and I haven't seen them lit up yet, but I guess that they will hopefully look cool. Check out this gun here. This is a really very large piece, very heavy, and I think super accurate to the movie. You can see all these bolts here. You have the 230-minute timer on here. Then you've got this nice visor here. Aiming glass. Then these gold tubes here. Looking really good. And then we've got this backpack, which looks also pretty cool. And then of course this additional head sculpt here with those blackened out eyes, which apparently lit up blue. And I will show you this when I compare this piece to the Ledger Joker this weekend when I got batteries. I already bought one from Amazon, so they should hopefully be arriving very soon. Yeah, and this is the DX bonus that you get for I think $200 more. I think it's a pretty cool alternative option here to display this guy. Definitely the weapon is cool. I don't know whether I would really display him with the backpack. I think I like the cape much more and the normal head sculpt as well. But it's a cool option, and why not get everything if you can. So please let me know what you think about this piece. I think it's a winner. It's an 8 out of 10 statue, I think. It definitely has a wow factor because it's just that large, and it's an iconic Batman piece, of course. So not many of these have been done. I think the ES is 500 and for the DX, and I'm not sure how many for the regular, but definitely a low ES. So if you're on the fence on getting this, I can definitely recommend it to you. Yeah, so please let me know in the comment section down below what you think about it. And please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to not miss out on any videos being uploaded here very soon on the channel again. Thanks for watching, guys, and see you around. Bye bye.